Why you should never go into business with your family and friends. Listen, when I first decided I wanted to become a millionaire, or I was going to be a millionaire, I went around telling all my family and friends that I was going to get rich. Of course, I was involved in network marketing, so that meant trying to drag them into all of these crazy little network marketing schemes that I was involved with. Go out there and talk to everybody you know. What a disaster. What an absolute disaster. My friends and family knew how broke I was. They knew I didn't have any of the qualities it would take for somebody to become a millionaire, in their opinion. They saw me for what I was at the time, which was a factory worker. I was a welder, factory worker. They knew I dropped out of high school. And here I'm coming along telling them I'm going to become a millionaire. They just thought that was the funniest damn thing they ever heard in their lives, and didn't even laugh behind my back. Just laughing in my face. And at the time, it just devastated me. That's one of the reasons you should never tell your goals and your dreams and your desires to the people around you. Just keep it to yourself. If you do want to share it with somebody, share it with people that believe in you. People who have also caught a vision for their life. People who are going where you want to go, or have already gone where you want to go. So your success coach, if you will, the joint venture business partners that you're associated with, your friends and family, the dynamics that keep all of that together for most families and most friendships are so complicated, especially family, so complicated that why put business on top of all of that? The pressures of business. Complicated enough as it is. Now, having said that, I am in business right now with a couple of my family members. I've had other family members that it hasn't worked. But I'm in business right now with two of my family members, and it's working just fine. At least it's working for me. Might not be working for them. They could be planning to leave any time now. Plotting the whole thing and talking behind my back. What an SOB I am, and I know I can be. And it's not easy. It's not easy for them to work with me, and there's been some times when vice versa. So business is more demanding, more responsibilities, more pressures, but having said all of that, the family members that I'm in business with now, they know I'm the boss, so to say. They know I am. But I don't rule with an iron hand either. I try not to. I have in the past, but I try to listen to everything they have to say. I concede whenever they have good arguments. I'm trying to show them how grateful I am for working, the opportunity for me to work with them and vice versa. I'm trying to look out for them. And yet at the end of the day, if there's something I disagree with, I have that, whatever you want to call it, executive privilege. That's a nice word for it. I have executive privilege. It just means that it's not a democracy. And they know it, and I don't abuse that. And I value them, and I love them dearly, and I want them to stay with me and work with me, and they add so much value to the whole thing because of that tremendous love that I have for them. And my wife and I were business partners for the first 12 years. We fought like cats and dogs. Oh my God, we had every day was a battle, and yet the marriage helped keep the business together. The business helped keep the marriage together. It really did work, even though we fought a lot. She's stubborn, I'm stubborn. We're so different in so many ways, but we're similar enough to keep the whole thing together. Now let me give you a little secret here. This is not my secret. I picked it up from some multi-millionaire. I forget. But here it is. You really can be in business with your friends and family. But it's better not to take a pre-existing relationship. See, one of the reasons why it worked for my wife Eileen and I is because right out of the gate, even when we were just dating, we were doing all of these crazy entrepreneurial things. We were doing all kinds of little things to make money on the side while we were dating. while we were living together, before we even got married. And so that was the way that the relationship was established, so to say. And it blossomed from there, and we made millions of dollars together, became instant millionaires, and learned how to dance around each other, although there were plenty of fights, plenty of uncomfortable moments. But here's the idea that I picked up from this multi-millionaire. The friendship must be built around the business instead of the business being built around the friendship. And that sounds like a play of words. I mean, just like that's just dividing hairs or whatever. But no, it's a great little quote because it is, it's a nice quote. The friendship must be built around the business instead of the business around the friendship. Some of my best friends are people I do business with now, but that's how I met them to begin with. We became friends through the business. We were doing the business. Again, the friendship has developed around the business. That's how it was started. That's how it's developed. And see, our businesses are more than just making money. Our businesses are our life. They're our passion. It's the thing that we're excited about. It's the thing that we wake up in the morning to do. It's all of those projects that are just so much a valuable part of our life. It's hard to describe to somebody that just punches a clock for a living or, is not self-employed. Our businesses are an extension of who we are, an extension of ourselves. And they're in the cases that works the best now, we are joint venture business partners, where they have their business, I have my business, but we're working together, and that's the magic right there. So there's enough independence so that nobody's stepping on anybody's toes and all that kind of stuff. And those are my very best types of friendships. And I can get together with those people that I've been doing business with for many, many years. They're good friends of mine, and we can just talk for hour after hour after hour. I get together with certain family members that I've known all my life, and, well, sometimes there's really not a lot to say. Sometimes, it's very uncomfortable. So, friendship and business really do mix. But you got to be careful about it. And my very first business I started with my best friend Gary. 9 months later, we weren't friends anymore. I lost a really good friend because the pressures of the business, it got to be too much. We fought. It destroyed the relationship. And I miss Gary. He was a great man. Don't know whatever happened to Gary. But so just be careful here. Your friends and family, they're going to look, if you're just getting started, they're always going to see you through their eyes, their distorted lenses. My friends and family, they just, again, they saw me just as an uneducated factory worker. And then when I did make millions and millions and millions of dollars, you would think then that, oh man, I had the last laugh. No, didn't work that way. Now they just went around talking about how lucky I got. Oh, he just got lucky. See, you're never going to please your critics. And your friends and family are always going to let you down at some level. Business puts a lot of demands on it, a lot of pressures on it. And, these network marketing opportunities are really hurting people way more than they're helping people. Oh, if you've never seen the movie About Schmidt, it's called About Schmidt, Schmidt, About Schmidt. It's a movie, excuse me. It's a movie with Jack Nicholson in it. There's a great scene where the family is fighting because one family member got the other one involved in some network marketing scheme and it didn't work out and they lost all their money. It's just hilarious. Just a hilarious scene. It's a shame how network marketing companies still, with all these amazing marketing methods and all these amazing ways that you can attract people into your sales organization, that they still teach that you should go out and exploit all of your personal relationships. There's better ways to do it. If you're in network marketing, don't do it. Now, the time for you to talk to your family is when they see you driving that shiny new car, when they see you moving into that new house, and when they instigate the conversation, not you. when they say, hey, tell me more about this, you say, well, do you really want to know? Do you really want to know? I'll tell you, ask me in a couple weeks if you really want to know. You know, you kind of play hard to get a little bit. I don't know. It's all, you know, sometimes it's better just to have that separate kind of thing. I have very, very, very close family members right now that don't know what I do. They think they might. They might kind of think that they know what I do, but they really don't. They don't know what I do. And if they were really interested, they would have questioned it, and they would have asked me and all that kind of stuff. It's better that they don't know. It keeps our relationship more simple and doesn't put all of that other stuff on it. Now, conversely, I really don't know what they do either. So, anyway, I hope something I've said here has made a difference. And if you're one of my clients, thank you. I hope you benefited from this. If you're not one of my clients and you want to see how I'm helping people make money with the best of all the strategies that have made me millions of dollars, click on the link below. And thank you very much.